on the right-hand side. Now, Scott has basically been on the struggle bus of trying to get this thing to run 850. It keeps running too quick. Robeck left side, Scott right side. Scott goes 893 at 124. If he can line up an 8-second pass. Little bit of tire chatter for Smith. Evan off like a shot left side. The Malibu putting the gap on him. And he lays down an 818 at 167. And he hasn't been back in the 8 since then. If he runs an 8, watch his crew jump up and down. Rimmer's got the 60-foot he needs if he's going to get it. To the top end. It's going to be close. 880 with a 6. Michael Swindoll. Look at Tapscott go wheels in the air, so he has to chomp the throttle immediately, and that's going to hurt his elapsed time. He still legs it out to go 871 at 157. Again, another 8-second run, 897 and 164. Super the stick shift car left side. He's running Street Week freaks. He has been 892, 883, and 882. He would like to be able to get out in front of Jesse Harris and avoid the smoke show. To the top end for Damon. 875 at 166 is the Hall and Ash hearse of Jason Pickett. Matt Sweet in the naturally aspirated Nova left side. And the Nova sticks the tires. Pickett on a roll right side, looking for the 7s, and goes 812 at 172. 693 on day 2, 689 yesterday at Gainesville. What does she lay down right here? Bailey is hooked up good. Oh, let me correct myself. Bailey is saving it. But he was hooked up good at the beginning. So he said he would like to finish the week. This is his first time he has done a drag and drive since 2016. Here he comes for his first shot. And he chatters the tires. He's going to try it all together. The car's wiggling around. But he runs it out the back door. 631. Only at 205 miles an hour. He would obviously like to be able to put down a one and done right here, turn in a time slip, and get on the road for day 5. Wheels in the air, a little bit of chatter. 107 60 foot. And it sounds like he is out of it, and he is. Stefan on his final tour with this Corvette. Yep, he chatters the tires, but gets right back after it. To the top end for Gustafsson, 667 at 227 with that much of a pedal. Despite the Lexan windows and glass front end, it does have air conditioning in it, so I'll give it streetcar vibe. He will stage up against the diesel 1957 Ford F100 on the right-hand side. That is David Workman. Workman goes 1024 at 140, 902 at 148. David Waxman, the 1994 Camaro left side. Look at Waxman goes wheels up off the starting line in a little small tire Camaro. He's lined up here against the 3rd gen of Felix Garcia. Garcia going 923, 149 right side. He's got a 6-speed and a clutch pedal in it. He's still trying to find the magic tune-up on the hook. Looks like he may have got it. Oh, he missed second there. I was going to say the 60-foot looked good, as he's going to try to recover and keep it in his lane. Brian Enders going 950 at 129, getting out of the gas. Rosa Kahuja and Matthew Sweet. Sweet looking for the 770s. Can he get it again? Yes, he does. 774 at 176. Going to make a single pass here. I have called my A-Group Radial. A-Group Radial, need you now, please. A-Group Radial. A-Group Radial, need you now, please. And Scott on his way. He goes 874, 155. As Brett LaSala already this week has laid down some pretty sizable runs. He opened with a 6:35. He then turned the wick up at BMP and went 6:29. Yesterday went 6:49, a staggering 6:38 average. The guy who was right behind him in the modified class, the number 2 car, the car that is pre-staged against him, Zach Myers, in the OG Snot Rocket. This was Brett's old car that he got rid of because he said it was too heavy, and he went to the lighter car that he is now competing in on the left side. Zach Myers recently burned this car up and went through everything, and this is its re-debut. He calls it the 1.5 Snot Rocket. Off we go to the races, and they are off like a shot. LaSala left side hangs on to it. 6:35 at 2:15. Gen 3 Hemi single-turboed Mustang on the right side. Kevin Smith in Soccer Mom left side has been on a 7:53 tear. He's made 3 of them. Can he get one more right here left side? To the top end, 7:52.6 at 185 for Kevin Smith. So Matt Moore left side, your current leader for Moore Race Chassis. And Sheldon Root out of Canada has problems. Oh, Lord, are you kidding me? 460 with a 7 at 156 miles an hour for Matt Moore. And Jason Sack next, the Sack Adventure Tours man, 69 turboed Nova. And Glenn Hunter's beautiful 56 Chevy left side. Both of these cars should be 7-second capable. Sack is looking for his first 7. Glenn Hunter's going to run one. 7:13 at 193. That's the best pass of the week for Glenn Hunter. Corvette right side. And Chad Fegley, the stick shift Corvette. I say stick shift Corvette, and Garrett instantly looks. 8:15 at 159. That's slow. He should be in the 790s. Brad Thiessen looking for something with a 750. That's where his cage is certified to. And both of them off on good 60 foots. Armatrout is on a heater. 724 at 194, only 200ths off his best. Shortest wheelbase car on the property. This is Timothy Blythe from Blythe Life. He came up earlier and told me he's got first and second gear problems. He's leaving in third. Ward is definitely not leaving in third. 714 at 188. How bad is this? Your average is 830 and you're number 4. You're at the bottom of the modified class. He's facing John Dodson. Dodson in the single turbo LS powered Malibu looking for something in the mid 7s left side. Dodson to the finish line. Goes 756 at 184 in the Texas based Malibu, and they say we'll take it. Kevin Wigan and RC Flint next. Flint in the S2000. Wigan in the Pontiac. To the finish line for both of them. 760 at 187. Chuck Stefanski in the hearing loss inducing 1981 Le Mans. He goes 772 at 170. Driver out of B3 Racing. We already saw Bob Hess and Chuck Stefanski. Now Rick Trunkett in the twin turbo Mopar, the Leaf Spring car. He's lined up against the Chevy 2 Nova on the right hand side of Chris Engel. Trucker goes 774 at 159, 817 for Engel's Nova. Got his license within a month and is out here with a brand new transmission trying to get the car to run to its potential. Snellman off and running. His best pass of the week has been an 8:55. He goes 8:01. He will stage up against the beautiful second-gen Camaro of Lamar Swindoll out of the Swindoll family operation. 72 Camaro that's been in the mid-8s as well. And Jimmy on his way. Now, again, they want to see an 8.500 on the board. What do they get? 857. Nope. 1965 Pontiac GTO. He went 851 yesterday. What does he lay down here today? Both of them hooked up good. Romano out in front. Guido's going to chase him down, pass him, and go 878 at 161 in the Pontiac. Out of Blue On Motorsports, the 1990 Supercharged Mustang. So right side's looking for an 850. Left side's just going to run to the 8th and coast. 502 at 147 for Biak. 848 with a 2 at 165 for Willie Luan. Too quick, he can't hand it in. On NMRA 860 Street Race. She is also, well, actually both cars are looking for an 8.500. If they get it, they can pack and do a one and done. To the finish line. Oh, Oh, Jordan, 8:49.0, 100th too quick. Blanco has been living in the 9:30 range. The 2016 Mustang right side, the 98 Camaro left side. Camaro's going to get there first. 8:52.9 at 161, so it's a better start for Aaron this time. Stewart leading Jimmy Tall by 1/1000th of a second. No, not 100th or a 10th, 1/1000th of a second in the averages. So he also wants an 8.500 run. He's facing the second-gen Camaro of John, I'm going to butcher that last name. They told me how to say it. 8:52.2 at 162 for Randy. Whipple Coyote swap on this one. Both of them staged. Little bit of tire spin there for Jonathan, but it looks like he's got it gathered up, but Brian Acton has checked out. 8:52.4 at 160. He stages up right side. Both of them off. And to the finish line. 8:61 at 164 for Alex in the B-Lock equipped Whipple supercharged Coyote swapped 86 Mustang. I hope I got all of that in. He's looking for an 8-second bass and on his way to one. 8:85 at 1:58 for Gil. I mistakenly said it has an LS, and he scolded me for it. This is a traditional big block Chevy with twins. Mark's also looking for that magic 8.50 window. He goes 881, but only at 122. It has more room for passengers. He actually took 4 people on it on Hot Rod Drag Week last year. Right inside the buttered yellow-colored Nova of Kevin Parton. Both of them towards the finish line. 9:29 at 147. I think that's career best numbers for Maul. Edward Schwartz comes up next. The LS Turboed Nova. Nice little wheel stand there for Schwartz. And he's wheeling and dealing looking for an 850. Oh, he will face off against the Chevy 2 Nova on the left side. It's Jay Grabiak. Grabiak started with a 12-second best and lots of problems on Monday. Today he has gotten it, or since then he's gotten it back in the 9s. He has problems off the starting line here, but Guy Bratano, the only problem he had is he got plenty of sky miles. 10:04 at 142 for Grabiak. The object of Pro Dial Your Own is to run as close to the number as you can, and he's doing it in spades. Left side, Cole Sammartino, the LS-powered Nova, running Rowdy Radio. He goes 5:18 at 137. Dean to the finish line. 8:55.2 at 148. Jennifer immediately says, nope, I don't claim that one. That one was told to me, so feel free to use it at your leisure. Wheels up on the truck. The Monte Carlo out in front. The truck chewing away on that lead like a corn cob. Top end says 883 for the Monte. 926 and 940. Both of them staged and ready. Look at the wheelie on the right-hand side on the Camaro. He had that thing on the chip when the tailpipe just barking away, and it leaves with the front end in the air. 920 at 146. That's the best pass of the week for him, for Treadle. Andrea Beeler in the Z01 powered El Camino. Lance Disharoon. The Hellcat Challenger and the 4th Gen Camaro going down the racetrack next. A 959 at 152 miles an hour left-hand side. The pickup truck versus the Monte Carlo. Robert Perry in the pickup truck going down right-hand side. He goes 957 at 140 against the 1980 Mercury Zephyr wagon of Kevin Schweitzer on the left-hand side. By the way, the fight stud call has been answered, so thank you so much, whoever you were. I didn't get a name, unfortunately. I'm trying to walk and chew gum at the same time. It's Corvette. He's looking for a 7-second bass. Didn't have a lot of luck the first time, but it looks good here. Top end of the racetrack. 813 at 173. Wheeling the 2014 Mustang out of McLean Motorsports. He's looking for the 850 range. He's going to be close to it. All right, the pair going down the racetrack looking for 9s, 8s, and an 868 at 143 for Mike Catalan. Gentlemen, my apologies. I'm doing a racer parts call here, so I'll give you that information here in just a minute. On the starting line, the Mustang and the Nova. I knew I was going to see the Nova back. That's Brad Thiessen. He's trying to run 750. He went 759, now goes 757. Still not good enough. He wants to go a little bit quicker than that. She'll stage up here with Brian Slow, the Social Security regular marquee, not the Grand Marquee. No, he went for the regular marquee because Brian's a regular kind of guy. Looking for a mid-9-second pass out of the marquee. He goes 929 at 147. I think that is Brian's best. It's the shop delivery truck. Yeah, I was just trying to get that out. So. Meone, who already had to replace a transmission yesterday. He smoked it at Gainesville. He literally had to go up on the car lift and put a brand new tranny in the car. Going down left side in search of the 850. Goes 850 with an 8, almost perfect at 162. The 8-second Crown Vic. He'll stage up with the CTSV Cadillac on the left-hand side. And the caddy belonging to Steve Corson. Corson having problems. The Vic on its way. So Jack Stan Jimmy Tall in the auction Corvette known as Ruby left side. The supercharged Mustang for Team Luan. Willie Luan right side. Both of them looking for that 850 window. Jack Stan went 852 earlier. Willie ran too quick, so they both need this run here. Both of them go 854. Mankia, the 71 Camaro, who has been in the 950-960 range, he's facing Jordan Boudreau. Boudreau, the guy fueled by Happy Dads. And I say that because it's all he drank last year. He literally peed out a Happy Dad can. 854-0 at 162 for the Louisiana-based Mustang. Gabby Luan currently number 2 in Dial Your Own. She's on the right side in the supercharged Mustang. She's facing John Montesivo in the 79 pace car. Coyote swapped supercharged hot rod left side, goes 909, 155. The bad Leroy Brown nitrous and V big block 1984 Chevy pickup truck. Hopefully I got it all in there. That's left side. Randy Seward, the Seward's turbocharged Mustang right side. He's your current leader in 275. He looks for 8.50 and goes 8.515. That's a good number. Kevin Parton and Alex Carella Parton in that butternut yellow 67 Nova. Alex Carella in the ginger red 93 Mustang. Carella goes 856. Dean Anderson coming back right hand side. I believe that's Jay Grabiak on the opposite side, the 9-second Chevy 2. Yes, it is. Dean Anderson looking for 851. Oh, he's about a tenth slow, 861 of Kevin Hasinger. Hasinger's 99 Camaro. It's been 884 best so far. On his way to a high 8-second pass. Goes 893 at 154. He wants to lay down something good here. Oh, and he got the tire spin as they loaded up the spicy tune. 112 to the 60 foot, but it doesn't hold. So Lutz rolling in right side. A 111 60 foot, that's a little slower than he's been running. And already out of the gas by the 1,000 foot mark to coast to a 763 at 129. Goldstone on a good rip right hand side. 642 at 228 for Goldstone. So he is trying to get into the low 8s, high 7s again. So far the best for the weekend's been an 819. And once again, it makes a huge move to the right as they dial the power in, and you see the tires immediately come loose. If you want to make another pass, the lanes are open. All run, all cars, all classes. We will take you now, please. All run, all cars, all classes. Sheldon on a shot. 473 at 158 to the 8th mile on the little tire. The Snot Rocket 2.0. Again, your quickest radial car ever on a drag and drive. The quickest average ever for a radial car on a drag and drive. So far, he has reset both those records. He's looking for a 6-second pass. Jim Braun called 6:28. What do we get? 6:29 at 227 miles an hour. Blanco, your defending Pro Dial Your Own champion. Jack Stan Jimmy in the top 2 of his class. 861, 163, that's no good. They're going to have to spice it up a little. Tucker, that's what we need. Willie Lou on the father left side. Gabby the daughter right side. Gabby, treat him. And Willie answers with an 850, with an 8. Darn near perfect left side. Please visit the Purple Mustang located right across from the Summit trailer or come up to the tower and let me know. Anders on the wheels up fast in the Chevette and then it falls silent. He has problems. Corella to the finish line. 8:49.4. Christina says, no, that's not what I wanted. Sam over on the right side. Ty Braun on the left side. Ty on a 133.60 foot. 587 to the 8th. And goes 9:21 at 1:45 in the Turbo Coyote Swapped Ranger. As he quotes it, pepped it up a little bit. Trevor Timponi with the 66 Nova going down left side looking for a 7. Actually gets an 863 at 156, I think. 135.60 foot for the Gear Jammer. To the finish line he goes. 9 flat 153 and again gets denied. Guy Protano, the naturally aspirated 68 big block Camaro. Just goes wheels high. That thing is beautiful when it stands the front end up. 128.60 foot. Guy looking for an 860 pass. Goes 866 at 154 with the parachute out. He's trying to dial it into 850 here. Chains, who likes to cut really good reaction times in his spare time, looking for that 850 mark. He goes 862 at 139, lifting early. Yesterday, it took him to his last pass of the day, like he was the last car or in the last cars to go down the racetrack. Today he has an 858 and an 855. He needs something with an 851 in it. At least that's what he would prefer. Jennifer urging him on to get that number. 8500. Actually, I'm saying his last name incorrectly, so let me change that. Nope, I actually got it right. See, I'm second-guessing myself now. Carl Stansel in the 1984 Blazer left side. Randy Seward in the Mustang on the right side. 832 for the Blazer. Robert Worcester. The beautiful little wheel standing Malibu, and once again delivers as he should. 120.60 foot to the top end. 849.8, 2 thousandths under. James Tall and Gabby Luan, couple of racers looking for that magic 850 time slip as they are back around for their third shots. Gabby gets treated a little bit by Jimmy by 15 thousandths. That's not going to matter in their ET. Jack Stan is out of it. Gabby goes 850 with a 2. She's 6 thousandths better than her father. The 66 Nova right side. Rovek Ahuja once again just bringing the Oldsmobile back around, making laps on it like it owes him money or something. The guy does like to make spirited runs. So more than likely they would have one. But so mass air meter for 93 Mustang. Okay, phone number. Yep. 942. Got it. I'll put the call in. Yes, sir. Behind the section of grandstands on the tower, they need some E85. So if you have spare E85 that you can lend the Deal family, they would greatly appreciate it. Jack Stan Jimmy Tall going down left side, 857 at 164. That will not help him. I believe in the number 3 spot. No, actually, yeah, he is. He's number 3. Lot of tire chatter. He gives it a pedal. gets back after it. To the finish line for Stefan, 677 at 224. So that's all she has at the moment. So Alex needs that 6. And she's going to go for it right here, right now. And she gives it a quick pedal after some tire shake. Hanging on to it to the top end. 7:14 at 2:09 for Alex Taylor. Of course, he could have been sleep deprived for all I know. The 66 Nova going down left side. 8:58 at 162. In the has some blue left on it, but slightly patina. 2002 model Mustang. Randy Seward on the left side. The turbocharged Mustang. He goes 8:54.3 at 161. James on his way to the finish line. An 8:48. He speeds it up a little too much, and they're under by 200ths. And Nick puts the tune-up in it to get it to the finish line, looking for something with a 7. And goes 793 at 175 miles an hour.